Spring breaking for the May Nxt 2.0 review. We've got Big Nathan, the promo, the next Rock. How great was he on this show?
My new favourite NXT guy. Completely fucking killed it, even though he didn't mean to.
But
Gordon
before he,
Ramsay-esque style promo here.
it's fucking shit in the kitchen, but if we a couple more times we can do it.
Yeah, we kick off the show with North American Triple Threat Championship match. Solo Sikoa, Carmelo Hayes, and the champion Cameron Grimes. Good match, really good match to start the show. Some people in the crowd marking it a wee bit too much, but
It was good.
Overall good match. Big move.
Yeah, like grown ass men, like actually flapping up and down over this match. Like,
I mean, that's if I win like the lottery and I win 6 million, I'll be jumping up and down, and
I'll be flapping
flap
up
my
and down.
wings. Like I get that.
Not
right,
three
but,
vanilla midgets having a decent enough match on NXT.
Yeah, someone kicking it of a finish or something that's not going to get me. Like, I mean, maybe fucking I don't know, fucking take a getting beat at Mania or something. But I mean, come on, not this.
Even then, like,
It was a good match, right? It was good. But
Cameron Grimes with the win.
I wasn't jumping about,
Surprise Solo Sakaya took the pin.
I know, but I think they're probably setting up for something between those two later on. But yeah, no, good match, solid, no complaints, good start to the show. Can't complain. Let's move on.
Yes, and move on we do. Because up next we have...
He doesn't know. The guy that was watching it. Up next with Mandy Rose. She's in a...
that was it.
She goes to like a kind of like a sauna thing, tanning bed saloon. She goes, I need to work on my
nail
tan
salon.
because they're going to the beach. So she jumps in. She jumps in
The sunbed. And we're
sunbed.
thinking at this stage, alright, what's going to happen here? In comes the pajama person, whatever her name is, and then we're thinking, right, final destination is going on here. But instead, Wendy Chu just turned up the heating a bit on the sunbed. It wasn't like, alright, let's put 2 planks of wood and block it and kill this bitch. No, it was just, let's fry her a wee bit.
Well, I don't know. I mean, depending on how high she turned the temperature up, could have fried her. Mandy Rose came out looking like a tomato, as the rest of Toxic Attraction said, and they
Well,
just
they said strawberry, mate.
strawberry, tomato, same shit. And they kind of just left her there. Mandy, it was like, you can't go to the beach looking like that, and they kind of just left Mandy Rose to fucking, she what Mandy Rose says, let's just sit in the house and party for a couple of days. And like, nah, we're going to the beach. Mandy Rose is left there looking all burnt, and Toxic Attraction then decide the other two members leave to go to the beach. Up next though, we had Nathan Fraser taking on Grayson Waller, but before we get this match, we have a backstage promo. Nathan Fraser, giving his opinion on his debut tonight, and there was there was something about this promo, right? I'm not saying this guy's got like 10 out of 10 promo skills, but this was great. He started off talking squeaky as if he was like inhaling helium or something, and then I don't know. Let's just explain it.
I don't know. It just reminds us of a Gordon Ramsay clip when he's in the restaurant and he comes out to give like a quick wee recap. Start talking about how some of these Twitter games no that good. He says he's going to go out there and he's going to do what he does best. All this stuff. But the accent and the delivery was on point. But to me,
kept changing and stuff. It was like 1 minute.
I think he was nervous. Like
1 minute he's speaking normal, and the next minute he's like going into all these mad accents. It was weird.
And then we have the match between him and Grayson Waller, and
decent match, and Nathan Fraser actually beats Grayson Waller thanks to outside interference from Chase University. Waller's on the top rope, about to hit his manoeuvre. Andrew Chase blows his trumpet air horn thingy, causes Grayson Waller to fall into the ropes, and then Nathan Fraser hits him with like a phoenix splash where he did about 2 million rotates in the air, which was a pretty cool finish, and he picked up the win.
Yes, he did. Next up, it was the sit down.
And unfortunately, our stream cut off and we missed most of this. And it's the one thing, I said in the preview, it's the thing that I was looking most forward to seeing the night. And we missed it. But essentially, we know that it appears that both of them have decided to call a truce. However, Tony D'Angelo was offered some like wine by Santos Escobar. Could there be something in the wine? We don't know. Could he have been drugged? We don't know. He might have been. And then it ends with basically Tony D'Angelo saying to his crew, go get the car. Not Santos Escobar.
I like the way this was done, guys. It's a bit goofy, but I think they have to play it like that. They can't do it properly, legit.
Well, everything in NXT is a bit goofy, like, but it's, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's fucking wrestling at the end of the day.
Goddamn
It can't
right.
be super fucking serious, like, you know.
Of course.
It's like I mean the broken Matt Hardy shit's goofy. You've got to enjoy it for what it is, you know.
That's
Simple
it.
as that.
And up next we had
Tag team match. It was Natalya and Lash Legend taking on Nikita Lyons and Cora Jade. Cora Jade and Nikita Lyons win. Double team finisher on Lash Legend. Natalya was nowhere to be seen. Wade Barrett was putting over Natalya as the boat in this match. The best of all time. And it's sickening to hear that, to be completely honest. So, yeah, didn't really enjoy that. Then we get another
Toxic Attraction segment at the beach with Wendy Chu.
I mean, they're at the beach, and like, when was the last time you actually seen on the main roster like women in bikinis and stuff like that? I mean, we're probably talking like.
Fuck, I thought you were gonna say the beach. I was like, fuck.
2006, 2006, like. But in terms of, I mean, are we talking like maybe 2010, 2009, or could it be as late back as like 2000? I'd say maybe 2007 SummerSlam. They had a couple of. Not have like a promo vignettes for that.
Yeah.
Remember they had the DX reunion and fucking got Triple H with the big hot dog.
It's definitely been over a decade.
I think it's been well over a decade. Like, but I mean, we're getting that in NXT, and I guarantee fucking seeing Toxic Attraction in a bikini on the beach is going to draw more viewers than seeing fucking, I don't know, Bianca Belair cut a shit promo on Raw.
Fucking ponytail. It's too big.
Yeah. Then we get Wendy Chu. They come out. They steal the car keys, they steal the shoes. Then when Toxic Attraction come back out from the pool, they've no shoes, they've no car keys.
The pool, the fucking sea, mate.
The sea, mate. Alright, okay.
Aye, the pool. God's pool.
They give chase to Toxic. They give chase to Wendy Chu and I think it was Roxanne Perez. But they're like hopping up and down because I don't know if their feet were sore because they were on running on the pavement or if it's because it's hot.
It's because it's hot.
But how hot could it really be?
Have you walked on fucking thing? You burn like? I don't know where they are, but it's obviously going to be fucking
but I know if you're standing still. I can't imagine if you're keeping the pace, like... Or do you think it would be...
Aye, but they're not running full pelt, they're like tiptoeing, kind of.
It's spring, though.
It would burn, it would honestly burn, yeah.
No, I think it would burn, but would you not need to be out in it a long time, like? I mean,
it's spring, though, look where they are.
Well, I don't know, like, we don't have the benefit of fucking American weather over here, right? We get shitey rain. We have to walk dogs in the piss and rain, so I don't know if walking barefoot in the beach would cause you to burn, but apparently it caused Toxic Attraction to burn. And then that was it, really.
And then next up we've got a match, the Viking Raiders taking on the Creed Brothers.
My least favourite tag team in NXT versus a tag team I have never given a shit about from the main roster.
Yes, the Creed Brothers win that match.
With help, Roderick Strong comes out, helps them. The Creed Brothers weren't too happy with the help, but
they got
it. I mean,
they get the win in the end. Meanwhile, though, what we love saying, meanwhile, the consigliere to the big man,
AJ Galante gets kidnapped by Santos Escobar. He attacks him outside. He says, "If anything happened to you, Tony D'Angelo would be in a bit of bother." And he throws him in the truck. They drive off. And that is it. AJ Galante probably going to end up dead somewhere. You'll be, as Tony D'Angelo would say, sleeping with the fishies.
But that is not it, guys, because it's time for your main event.
Well, no, before that, we're backstage with the hickey. I mean, what's those fucking rednecks again called? I don't know.
The Tinder Swindlers, I don't know.
Tinder Swindlers. Obviously, one of them's got an arm injury. The doctor's asking him. It says, like, normally recovery time's 12 weeks, but you've got such a strong right arm, can you explain that? And then they kind of looked at each other awkwardly, and the whole joke is this guy can't get a girlfriend, so he's been masturbating his whole life. So, I mean, again, like, more like adult content, like, how is this not, people are going to say, oh, this is pish. How is this not better than what you're getting on Raw SmackDown?
It's fucking light years ahead, like.
That was just funny, it was. Then he says, I recommend you'll be back in 6 to 8 weeks. So he'll be back in 6 to 8 weeks. I mean, it doesn't even look like there's any fucking thing wrong with the guy, I mean, but whatever. Then we move into the main event. Joe Gacy versus Braun Breaker. Joe Gacy's theme song doesn't really fit the guy for some reason. I'd expect something a bit more like dark and like, you know, I don't know, dark and
demonic.
Yeah, demonic.
Demonic.
Braun Breaker then switches a switch on, and I suppose it's like the breaker switch or something. I don't know. Then he comes out. They have a match. Obviously, they have a match. The Druids are like in the corners of the arena. Joe Gacy was pretty strong. He was doing some like Gay Wyatt shit in this match where he's hanging upside down in the corner of the ring, and you know, he was doing pretty good until he tried a springboard backstand elbow. I don't know if he stole this move. Who done this move? Was it Tori Wilson? Somebody done this move, but it didn't work for him. Braun Breaker ducked.
I think it was Tori Wilson.
Braun Breaker sprang into the ropes and hit him with a ferocious spear. And this spear would remind you of like a Goldberg Rhino spear. Pretty good spear. Cuts Joe Gacy in two and retains his NXT Championship. So overall, Spring Breaking I thought was a pretty decent show. Bunch of good matches. Some good segments. I thought the whole beach segment was a bit too much, but then again, I guess if it is burning the soles of your fucking foot, then I guess you would be hopping. But overall,
I'll give it a 6.
I'll give it a 5.
5.5 out of 10, guys.
5.5 out of 10. No bad show. Moving on till next. I mean, a lot better than Raw. A lot fucking better than Raw.
Next up, in terms of reviewing, it'll be Dynamite.
I can probably tell you right now that show's getting a -1, but until then,
Peace.